Welcome, vintage gamers, Twitch chat, YouTube, to the first ever donation deck list. Longtime supporter of the stream, YCFSN, suggested in their donation deck list on my new Patreon, go check that out, link in the description, that they would like to see ninjas, because that's one of the first videos they saw getting into the channel back in January of 2020. Top 4 of a vintage challenge with vintage ninjas. Kind of a fringe deck in Legacy. Has definitely some upgrades in vintage, but also with the power level going up, it does kind of struggle with that part of it. The biggest things you get in vintage is you lose out on 4 brainstorms, which does hurt, but you do get things like dig and cruise at 8 mana that you can vampiric or mystical to the top of your library and guarantee 8 damage off of Yuriko, which is a great time. Big fan. Would do that again. It actually has been a little while since we've played ninjas on stream, so there are some new fun tools from, what is this set called? Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. We've got some Moonlight Hackers, or Moon Circuit Hackers. Nice Force of Vigorable human that ninjutsu's for one blue. And loots, or just draws a card if it just enters the battlefield. And then we also are going to try one Nashi, which I have not played with in Vintage, but I have played with in Sealed and Draft. It kind of is a Ragavan that costs a lot more, except you pay... Okay, so it's not exactly a Ragavan, but when it hits the opposing player, you exile the top card of their library and your library, and you can choose one of those cards and cast it like a Bolas Citadel with your life total. So that's fun. I felt like we should try it. I have a sneaking suspicion this card is not good, but I haven't tried it yet, so I kind of wanted to do that. So we are doing slightly different thing from the last time we played ninjas. Last time we played ninjas, we had, I think 4 Yuriko, 4 Infiltrator, but now that we have some lower cost additions, we can try those out instead. I remember the last time we played it, we did not have a great time. We got pyroblasted, we got dredged, we got shopsed, and it can be bad. I do know it can be bad, but I think the tools are there for this to have a reasonable chance of succeeding in vintage, as you know, as far as a brew goes. We have the Retrofitter Foundry here that can make servos and things that you can then turn into, then you can ninjutsu off of them. You can also sacrifice Thopters and make 4/4 constructs, which is a nice way to turn your Ornithopter into something that does something. Always like that. And then sideboard, I have Leyline, which is not only a 4-cost hit off of Yuriko, but probably the best piece of graveyard hate in the format right now. Sideboards that combine Leyline, Soul Guide, and Tabernacle I've found to be the most effective against the current range of Bazaar decks. I'm also including a Strip Mine in the main, because if you do not include a Strip Mine in the main, your deck is basically 0% to beat Dredge, which I always hate. We have 3 Fluxes for shops. I feel like that's about the only way we're going to be able to beat shops as well. I have a Sneaky Massacre just in case we get paired up against one of those Lurrus players that likes to play small white creatures that are not Archon of Emeria. And then we have got our Doomsday Hate in 3 Flusterstorms. So it should be fun. I like these kind of decks. They're fun. We'll see if they live up to the power level from one challenge 2 years ago. Let's go battle. Exciting news, everyone. I've just launched a new Patreon. There, you can show support for my content, grab additional weekly metagame recommendations, and even submit a donation deck list. Donation deck lists are the most frequently asked question on my channel, and I feel I'm now ready to support this new content. Please check out the rules for submissions on the Patreon link in the description, and thank you for your continued support of my channel. Let's battle. Welcome to round 1, game 1 with ninjas. Yuriko and the ninjas. Let's see what we can do here. I've got 2 ninjas in my hand. I have the classic 1 swamp, one Mystic Sanctuary. Oh, Probe Gush hand. This is a classic if I've ever seen one. There are, you know, I try to build mana bases that are all islands when I do Mystic Sanctuary Gush decks, but I think this deck is like allowed and wants to have a swamp. It does look silly from here. Do you keep a hand like this? I can't imagine you would. If I had a ninja to go off of, I think maybe I would think about it, but the land situation's terrible. I have no spells I can cast. Let's find something better. Yeah, so there was, I don't think I won the challenge. I think it was a two years ago, January of 2020. I top forward maybe a vintage challenge with ninjas. Scammed a bunch of people. It was a good time. All right, so now I have my classic island changeling outcast draw. However, this hand is actually quite good because what I can do is I can just keep Days Retrofitter Foundry, 2 Ornithopters, and just make 2 4/4s with a Daze and hope it works. This is actually not the worst hand. This is probably our best hand so far. Yeah, so let's go Retrofitter Foundry and then Ornithopters. Do I need to play both Ornithopters? Does it help me if I play both Ornithopters? I don't know. That's true. We baited LSV into posting about the deck, playing the deck even maybe. That was really good for the stream. For sure. It was a really fun weekend. Like when, oh my god, we can never win. We can never win. Oh wait, maybe it's Gak. Maybe it's Gak. We might be able to beat Gak. If it's Dredge, I don't know if we have a chance. Okay, it's Gak. Thank God. I really I really enjoy the fact that Dredge is no longer the go-to Bazaar deck. Because I think Gak is a much more manageable, reasonable deck to play against. Dredge, you play some decks where you play against Dredge, and if they play Dredge cards and activate Bazaar, you've lost the game. Whereas Gak feels like I can fight for a little bit, maybe. All right, so I'm going to use the third ability, sack a Thopter, and get a 4/4. Which is good value for 0 mana. It's almost like playing a hollow one. Not quite as good as playing a hollow one, mind you, but... Yeah, that's a classic as well. I don't really think I'm going to win this game with my 2 hollow ones, but at least attempts were made. If I had drawn Strip Mine, maybe it would have been good enough. I don't really know what a winning... What does winning look like from here? I don't know. Like, if my opponent just plays 2 creatures, gets back a Vengevine, I'm pretty far behind. Alright, so I can't really counter this Ruwala. It's not really a strong choice. I will counter a hollow one. Alright, we'll also counter anything they play off this Jet. Yeah, your Vengevine is always coming back. But I don't think I want to give them a Deathrite Shaman. Obviously, if they follow this up with a hollow one... I mean, they should be playing a land here, right? Oh, I played a hollow one anyways. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, sure. Like, I don't know. I feel like they have, like... I feel like countering the Jet is not a great play, but... I don't think anything really matters from here. I guess I'm not technically losing. I don't know. Maybe you can daze the Jet. I just feel like there's a very high likelihood they just follow it up with a fetch land anyways, and then you look kind of silly. The block was free. I'm not blocking this Vengevine. Are you kidding me? Oh, you mean block sack? Yeah, I probably should have block sacked. Sure. Yeah, there was no reason for me not to block sack. I agree with that. I'm getting vigored too. God damn it. Okay. All right. Can we go game 2? Can we go game 2? Can we go game 2? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So Molda 5 on the play versus Bazaar of Baghdad. Not very good. All right. How do we cope with ley lines? with soul guides and a tabernacle. That is not exactly the greatest set of coping. Snuff out, not great here as well. Yes, I do agree that I should have block sacked. There was kind of no reason not to do that. I just didn't. It's not bad. I'm gonna take out the Mystic Sanctuary in this matchup. I mean, my deck does not look good against Gak. I do think we had much higher chance of beating Gak than we did against beating Dredge. We're draw strip mine or lose versus Dredge. Versus Gak, they could have a weaker hand and we can make 4/4s, right? I don't think Daze is actually good here. Don't really feel like we need Probe. Don't really feel like this is a Gush matchup. I'm really just trimming the best I can. Maybe one Foundry. I don't know. Foundry seems good besides the fact that it's getting Force of Vigor. I mean, it was good value until we got all of our things Force of Vigored, so. Cut Mystical Tutor. Yeah, I guess so. That seems fine. Kind of just like trimming random cards. No, I'm not joking. We would used to play leagues with the Ninjas deck where if my opponent led Bazaar and put Dredgers in your yard, you just scooped because you could not win. That's why some of these decks I play one strip mine, just so you have a chance to beat Dredge. But this has a ley line, but it doesn't have any it doesn't have anything to go forward with the game, so I don't think you can really keep it. I have a ley line, I can protect my ley line, I can push a Deathrite Shaman. But I don't have a way. If I had a Retrofitter Foundry, I would snap this hand off probably. But I don't. Probably have to mulligan this. I mean, it's really hard to mulligan this. I'm going to keep it. Can't keep it. Can't keep it. Can't keep it. What would I have to draw to keep this? Maybe I can keep it. It's so close. I'm really worried I don't have enough action to do anything. They kept a 7-card hand. All right, I'm not going to play Ornithopters out because I don't want them to also... Well, I guess I should have played one Ornithopter out in case I drew a Moonlit Hacker exactly. If I draw an exactly Moonlit Hacker, then I wanted to put an Ornithopter in play. Okay, so I should have played an Ornithopter. I was like, well, what about Vigor, that kind of thing? Alpine Moon? But why? Do they think I'm an idiot and put Saga in my deck? Okay. I'm not I'm not a pleb who's still playing Urza Saga in the Hogaak world. Sorry. Oh yeah, Moon Circuit. Yeah, I'm gonna say that one wrong every single time. So I love it when my opponent thinks I'm playing Urza Saga. All right, so I'm gonna play one Ornithopter here and pass. I actually now get to hold up Misstep plus Force, which is nice. I don't even think the Legacy deck plays Saga, right? Dauthi Voidwalker. I don't know. Dauthi Voidwalker is kind of a slow card, and I have a bunch of islands in my deck, so I'm not sure that's a good idea. This is great. My opponent boarded in a card and named a land that is not in my deck. I can't be more happy. All right. I could be more happy. If I draw the Moon Circuit thing, that would make me more happy. What is this? A Collector Roof. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. You have to have blue-black for Yuriko. I'm not going to kill this Collector Roof because... All right, fine. I will kill the Collector Roof. Good God. All right. I was like, I'm not planning on killing this Collector Roof. There's no reason to kill this Collector Roof. Oh, man. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Wait, why didn't they just Beseiju my Leyline? Maybe they don't have another green card? Beseiju, I can't counter. That would be pretty bad. If they Beseiju my Leyline, then played a Bazaar, how would I ever win? I mean, you just activate a Bazaar and find green mana, right? Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm gonna force it, pitching Misstep, try to draw another blue card to protect my Leyline and Retrofitter Foundry. And yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm gonna try to high roll. I feel pretty far behind. I think I'm just gonna force this one, push this one, and then try to make two 4/4s. And try to find a blue card to pitch, and they've already played a land this turn, so I guess I can fetch an Underground Sea. This does technically free up a Black Lotus if they drew it. That's maybe a little sketch. All right, well, if they have a Vigor right now, they can Vigor in my upkeep and get me. But if I draw a blue card, we're back to protected, and then we can start making 4/4s. Rootwalla, pitching Hogaak Supplier. 3 cards in hand. No hollow ones. That's good. Blue card, blue card, blue card, blue card. Nice. Sometimes lucky. All right, so we have a plan. We absolutely have a plan. I mean, I feel like we're in okay shape now. We still do have to, like, beat a Bazaar, but... I mean, the Wasteland doesn't matter, right? Of course there's a Wasteland coming. But, like, we're fine. We have 2 4/4s and a Counterspell. I think we're fine. They're down to 2 cards in hand after this. They can't play a Hogaak. They can't get a Vengevine. I don't know. This looks okay. Another Blazing Rootwalla. Vengevine and Taiga go to the yard. All right. They can't double pump. Or I guess they could double block. That's still probably fine for me. What is this thing? All right. An unplayable, uncastable Magic the Gathering card. Just up my alley. Not only do I not have 1 black, I also don't have 3 in a black. It's also not blue, so it doesn't pitch to Force of Will. All right, it's possible we ride 2 constructs to victory here. They can do a double block and a pump, and that's trades. Okay. We have protection for a Vigor. Like, their best card is probably a Beseiju, right? Play a, Beseiju my Leyline. Ooh, I got so scared there. All right, I don't think I'm allowed to counter this, though. I'm worried this hits Beseiju, but should only be 1 more Beseiju in their 75. It's pretty unlikely to hit it. 5 in it. They hit a hollow one. I guess that's pretty good. What does this cost to make stuff? I need 2 mana. It's unfortunate I wasn't able to fetch a basic swamp. All right, this is not bad. Can I just force this? They're gonna be 2 turns away from activating and finding Vigor. I might be able to tempo this. Well, the reason is because I can't actually win the game if this resolves. My opponent has complete blocks and then has a card selection, and I don't. That's the reason to force this. Like, if I had lands, then maybe I can let it go and start doing things. But I don't have any mana. I can't do anything with my Retrofitter Foundry. Well, our way to kill it is probably trade. We're just so far away from everything. I think I'm going to force it. I don't like it, but it doesn't feel like a winning strategy to wait because our opponent has much better mana and card selection. Jet. All right. I'm going to sack a servo, sack. Okay, so I'm going to hold Jet. Don't think there's any reason to play it. They can obviously trade here. They probably will. Yeah, I don't think I really have counterplay to that. So right now I have the Hollow one on board, and they have 2 cards in hand plus Bazaar plus 2 mana. I mean, it feels playable. If we hit even a land drop, we start making servos. They drew. All right. Okay. Fair. 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 It's okay. We weren't drawing a land anyways. I'm playing a Strip Mine as a spell, just so I have the ability to kill a Bazaar tutorable. But yes, I don't think this deck could, like, play Sagas. All right, my opponent hit a creature, so they actually have full blocking potential again. Oh, they're not going to block. What does that mean? They drew Beseiju. Wow. Okay, man, my opponent is a powerful wizard. I am going to go get a basic island. I guess I could get a basic swamp because I want to play that guy. I don't know. Oh, this character. So I'm going to actually lose to the 3rd Collector Roof in my deck that has like 3 activated artifact abilities. Yeah, I mean, they drew the cards they needed to draw for sure. And we are currently getting beat down. I drew another Retrofitter Foundry. Well, I mean, if I draw Snuff Out, I don't know. This is so sad. I feel like I've just drawn all the worst possible cards, though, right? Like, I'm playing a deck with Ancestral, and I've drawn Nashi, Jet, Void, Retrofitter. They hit a hollow one, Basking Root Wallet? All right. Oh, yeah, we don't have a Swamp for Snuff Out. True. True. All right, I mean, Bazaar of Baghdad, fair and balanced Magic card. That actually is like a sick draw if it wasn't too late. I guess we could maybe hit Tabernacle and keep playing. Why do I bother, man? I don't know why I bother. My opponent literally played red enchantment do nothing and easily beat me. The great start to decklist donations. A+. Here we are, round 2 of our Ninjas matchup. We have our favorite opponent, at least my favorite opponent, Absorbent 3. They're my favorite opponent because they play interesting Hate Bear style prison decks. And they're always interesting colors, like 4-color green, root mazes. I love it. Always something new and exciting coming from Absorbent 3. So let's see what they're up to these days. I have a pretty solid hand, actually, all things considered. This is a counterspell. This is a demonic for Yuriko with an Ornithopter. We have access to kill a Hate Bear off of just a swamp. This hand is great. I don't know. I think for making League videos, I think it doesn't get better than playing against Absorbent 3. Okay, so I have already made a slight sequencing error. I should probably be playing Island so that I can daze if I wanted to. and then not, because I want to fetch basic swamp. Though if I play island, I can't snuff out. I don't know if that matters. I believe I should have played island, though. Yes, yes. Dryad Militant. Perfect. Resolves. Actually, like, a card that's probably better than it looks. Having Instants and Sorcery go to the not go to the graveyard in Vintage is not an unreasonable thing. Especially with Breach being a premier deck. Should probably draw a Yuriko. We didn't draw a Yuriko. That is unfortunate. I think what we want... what do we want to do, chat? Do we want to just get a Retrofitter Foundry again? It's a nice 4-star for sure. Looks like a picture. Like, Yuriko would be nice, but I feel like Yuriko might get blocked. I guess it's pretty hard for Yuriko to get blocked if we have Snuff Out Days Force. We could just get Ancestral. That's probably a reasonable thing to do here as well. I don't know. Retrofitter Foundry sounds quite good. The minute I get Retrofitter Foundry, though, they're going to play, like, Collector Roof or something. I'm going to get... You know what? We're here to play Yuriko. We're going to get a Yuriko. I'm going to play both these Ornithopters. If they want a Vigor, I can daze it. It's fine. YC FSN did not donate this league for me to not tutor Yuriko. That's the facts. So we're going in. What do we got, opponent? Another Dryad Militant. Resolves. Gaia's Cradle. I love it. I love it. It's exciting and it's new. This is okay, yeah. See, look at that. Boom. Boom. Played around it. I probably could have dazed it, but I don't really want to daze it. We actually have the Snuff Out as a combat trick, which could be pretty good as well. I'll have to see what happens here. Maybe we're supposed to have dazed it so that they don't have as many creatures for Gaia's Cradle. Ooh. Okay, so I think... Which one? I guess we start with Yuriko. That probably is more better. Yeah, more better. Yeah, more better, Justin. Absolutely, more better. I want... If we had dazed it, we would have automatically hit our land drop, you know? So maybe we should snuff out something now. What are we going to hit? What do we get? We hit a 1? Okay. Mystical Tutor. Combination unlocked. Combination unlocked. Okay. All right. Okay. Do I want to kill something now? So we are automatically going to get a Yuriko trigger next turn by Ingenious Infiltrating. So if we hit a blue source, we can deal 8 damage. That's interesting. I don't know. I kind of think we're supposed to snuff something out. We're going to take 6 and go to 11, though. This way we take 8 and go to 9. I just don't know if I want to give them the extra mana with the Cradle is the thing that I'm most worried about. I think I'm going to snuff this Collector Roof out just to take 1 mana. The thing that I'm most worried about is the extra mana. Wow, this is a lot of Dryad Militants. I feel like I'm going to have to force whatever they choose to play this turn. Ooh, that is really annoying. So I'm probably getting hit to 9. I guess the Yuriko is just going to block. So it's not a huge deal. Yeah, unfortunately, our 8-drop Mystical Tutors are turned off by Dryad Militant. Or, like, we can't cast our Dig. We couldn't cast Gut? No, we can't cast Gush. Okay, so this is a 4-drop? Really? Or no, they're probably just playing 2 things. Scavenging Ooze. Oh, boy. I'm just going to force it. There's too many things. I'm just going to get rid of the Mystical, actually, because I think they might play another 2-drop, which I might daze. It's going to let me get 2 hits in. Yeah. This worked out really, really well. So they tapped away their factory here. So now we can attack with Ornithopter Yuriko and get 2 hits in, draw 4 cards. All right, we're going off here. We have some chump blockers as well with these Ornithopters. All right, we have lots of triggers. Does it ever make sense for us? I mean, might as well draw the cards first. I mean, we could if we had lands like Vamp or Mystical, but we don't. All right, now we have a land. We have a land. So we got the 2 lands off, and they take 1 from Misstep. I would have loved a Misstep earlier in this game, and 0 from the land. All right, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. We drew 4 cards. 3 of them were lands, and 1 was Mental Misstep. So I can't say that that went well for us. I did put an extra land in this deck. It's possible it's too many lands, but I will can I mental misstep this? Sure, I'll mental misstep this. I go to 6. I have blocks. All right, they have 1 card in hand. They have a card that they have a card. Oh, they're just activating factory. Okay, cool. So I go to 2 if they attack all. Maybe that's just bad for me. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're going to try to one-shot them. I wish I hadn't gotten rid of the Mystical Tutor, maybe. They just have so many creatures. What's a guy to do? Now I can't even vamp. It's going to be really hard to... Mystic Sanctuary, yeah. So what is the likelihood we win this game? It's got to be super low, right? I mean, I can't block. So we just have to get really lucky. Maybe hit both Delve spells or something. I can't even vamp, unfortunately. I mean, I can hit Time Walk, though. Time Walk would be pretty good here. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I might still do that. No, wait, I already did damage. Never mind. I drew another land. All right, what do we got? Black Lotus. And Vampiric Tutor. Well, I mean, I won't be able to deal damage. Obviously I can still ninjutsu, but it doesn't do anything for me. All right, well, yeah, I feel like I could have hit like Force plus Dig. I could have hit Time Walk. Wait, I can still make 2 blockers, right? Lotus. I can play Yuriko, Moon's Hackett. There's no Time Walk? Oh my god, my deck doesn't have Time Walk in it. That is so bad. I forgot to put Time Walk in the deck. Ninjutsu puts it in tapped and attacking, right? So... I believe it does. Yeah, tapped and attacking. Okay, I died here. Not having Time Walk in my deck is really bad. That's a card that I've mystical for a lot. No, not me is the one who always forgets Time Walk. All right, well, I have no sideboard cards for this matchup. I have 0. Absolutely 0 sideboard cards for this matchup, so... yes, I should definitely have a Time Walk in this deck. That's very important. It would definitely be the 3rd Retrofitter Foundry, too. Man, off to a solid start here. Tabernacle is not good against the Gaia's Cradle deck when we are also a creature deck. Massacre hits... Oh, I thought this is white creatures. Okay, maybe I do want Massacre then. Why did I think this is... No, they need a plains. Oh, so I need 5 mana? I need 4 mana? Oh, I see, I see. I've never cast this for 4 mana. That could be good. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this hand's sick. Keep. Man, I not having Time Walk in my deck is very disappointing. We could just restart the league, right? We could just restart the league. No one will know. If we lose to mono green, we'll restart the league. Okay. Like this deck does really want Time Walk. We'll just act like it never happened. We'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Oh boy. Good job, Justin. That's what I get. It's true. We could do that too. Man, the mono green deck leading on Mishra's Factory is something else. All right, let's make a 4/4. Hey, that's the most value you can ever get for a deck donation list. 7 matches? How can you even get 7 matches? That seems unfair. Woohoo! Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I just want all of it. Just give me all of it. That's true. There's a lot of complaint equity on the table. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, friend. I'm so sorry. You really hate to see it. We've just got 4/4s for days. This is why Retrofitter Foundry is nuts. I'm going to make this Ornithopter into a 4/4, and then I'm going to play the Changeling and make that into a 4/4. I would concede if someone dazed me right there. Absolutely. Snap concede. Nope. Illegal. Not allowed. This seems bad against 4 repeal PO. Maybe. Oh, man. What a great time. A+. Would play again. I really do like Retrofitter Foundry. I should probably play more Legacy. This card's so sweet. I know Ninja isn't really played in Legacy anymore, though, right? I'm sure there's a Retrofitter Foundry deck. Okay, that's a sick draw, though. That blocks and shoots. I guess that is not enough, though. They actually still lose. Wow. Yeah, Retrofitter Foundry, very, very big game here. This was a super good play. A block and shoot is great, but I have 3 construct tokens. Yeah, they could have vigor. I don't know if they like play vigor. Sometimes I wonder, like, I don't know if they're under a budget. You know, it's possible that vigor is not in the budget. I don't know that for sure. It could just be they like to play this kind of deck. Dryad Militant has been revealed. All right. I don't know. I was looking at the data, and it doesn't really look like Ninjas is playable in Legacy. Especially with all the Pyroblast running around. Okay. I don't need this negation. I don't know why that's still in my deck. Get that out of here. Okay, man. Yeah. I saw the data, I saw the recent posts. I don't know. Doesn't look like it's the time to shine. When they play Root Maze, fair. I guess they're kind of mono green now, huh? Mono green with Mishra's Factories. Interesting. They've been a lot of different colors of green. But mono green with Gaia's Cradle. Ooh, okay, so maybe not. Maybe that's an expensive turn 1. So I'm going to go with not a budget. They just do what they want. Hell yeah. That's a really nice, I mean, turns off my main interaction, so. Yeah, not cheap. Okay. I mean, drawing these Force of Wills, not ideal. Yep. We've got a match. That's for sure. I'll probably get to brainstorm a bunch of Force of Wills away, though. It's kind of sweet. I guess we should check out what's in their hand first. Just take a little peek, see what you're working with. No? All right, well, that's good for me. I do think I'll brainstorm in response in case I hit my own misstep. Oh, yeah, because I can actually misstep a misstep. It's not green. Wow. All right, well, I guess we're going to put away a Force and a Sapphire. I was going to fetch for a Swamp, but I'm not doing that anymore, so... Okay. I don't think I've seen Wastelands out of them. Maybe it's bad to play this Changeling Outcast because I'm looking like I'm probably massacring. But I feel like having... Well... No, it's probably just bad to play Changeling Outcast. Though Mishra's Factory is pretty good against Massacre. Uh-oh. Tarmogoyf is also pretty good against Massacre. What? What? I will snap off a trade on... Wait, what? Oh, it can't block. Ooh. You cannot borrow or outcast. Borrower only lets you hit opponent's creatures. So... It's one of them fancy-dancy new Magic cards, which don't let you do fun things. But we can do that on the Tarmogoyf, so... Alright, I mean, this is a pretty nice setup, right? We can go Underground Sea, we can bounce the Goyf for tempo, and then Mystical for something. I don't know if we have the tempo to Massacre, though. If we had Oh, did we have mana up? No, we didn't have mana up. We could have, like, bounced Shepherd in response to Tarmogoyf and forced it. Mystical for Snuff Out. I think I'm just going to bounce this Tarmogoyf for tempo. Make them, like, replay it. And then... I was thinking we Mystical for, like, Gush. Because we're going to go fetch for Sanctuary. And then, like, buy a bunch of Ancestrals back. Or buy a bunch of Gushes back. Or maybe we just don't Mystical at all. And we just Massacre... Oh. I feel like that could be bad for me. I don't know what that does. What does that do? Leovold? What? Uh-oh. Okay. Don't think I'm winning. What am I doing with my life? Maybe we draw Time Walk. No! Alright, I'm just gonna get this Fatal Push. And I will... What we'll do is I'll get Fatal Push. I massacre the board after attacks. And I put the Ancestral back on the top of my library. And then I draw, and I get to go Ancestral and push and stuff. I guess I could take Demonic. If I take Demonic, and then I Demonic for Yuriko or Ingenious Infiltrator, and I hit them twice... Am I winning that game if I do that? Maybe not. I just am like not gonna beat the follow-up. Fuck it, YOLO. I don't think I'm gonna beat the follow-up Tarmogoyf with this line, but it's kind of a really sweet one. Oh, though this does make me... I guess I get to draw the Ancestral right away. I don't get to do damage right away. Maybe I just don't go for the Mystic Sanctuary right now. I go Swamp, Demonic, Yuriko. They're gonna kill the Yuriko, but I think that's fine. Yuriko, attack them. She's would survive through Massacre, except she's gonna die to Grist, so. I guess another question is, do I play out Ornithopter to save 1 damage, or do I wait till after Massacre? Probably wait till after Massacre. Ponder. And Gush. Okay, that's 5 damage. We actually have double Mystic Sanctuary now. Okay, we're doing things. We're doing things. This is a -2. I might play the Ornithopter because I'm thinking we might not Massacre next turn. Because we have... I mean, this is gonna get Gristed. All right, I'm gonna play Ornithopter to block, I think, and try to save as much life as I can. We might have turned the table on this game. It's pretty close. Yeah, yeah. Tarmogoyf is definitely an issue. We kind of need a second Yuriko, I guess. Okay, so what I can do is... Okay, they're going to attack, and then they're going to Grist my Yuriko. Okay. I mean, I have so many options with Mystic Sanctuary, Demon. I mean, if I had Time Walk in my deck, I think we would win this game. I think if we had Time Walk in our deck, I would be able to Demonic for Time Walk and then play 3 Time Walks in a row and win. I'm tilted. Oh, they're going to sack the factory. Interesting. That does not seem like a good play. I would just sack this insect thing. Yes, not me. We pulled a not me. We forgot to put the Time Walk in our creature deck. We might restart the stream once we lose to Absorbent 3 and get a Time Walk in our deck. It's very important. Well, not restart the stream. Restart the league. All right, so the Yuriko is down. This feels winnable, though. This feels winnable. Okay, so... If I had a Time Walk, I don't have a Yuriko anyways, so what I could do is I can Mystic Sanctuary, for Demonic Tutor. Gush into Demonic Tutor. Demonic for Yuriko. Hit them twice with Yuriko. I could Sanctuary for Ancestral Gush. I could Sanctuary for Demonic. I could get Demonic and get a Fatal Push for Tarmogoyf. I don't know. I don't think any of those things are good enough. Oh. Okay. So now I can kill them. Cool. They're actually dead to this. Wow. All right, ready. Do I have enough stuff? So I ninjutsu in Yuriko. So I put Mystical Tutor on top. I gush Mystical Tutor into my hand. I Mystical Tutor for Treasure Cruise, and I hit them with Yuriko. Holy, we can't cut the video now. It's too good. Oh my god. Mystic Sanctuary. Putting a Mystical Tutor on the top of our library. And then Gush. And then Mystical Tutor for a Treasure Cruise. And then kill them. Wow. I love this deck, man. So much fun. Who needs Time Walk? That's the easy mode. What? Trigger 8 damage. Oh, yes. That was A+. I love it. I love it. Yeah, for sure. New life goal, 3-2 with ninjas, missing Time Walk. Keep. Let's go. We were able to sneak by Absorbent 3. We were able to just be fast enough to beat Dryad Militant. Well, I guess there were no Dryad Militants in the last game, but you know what I'm saying. All right, I have a lot of mana. If I draw Yuriko, I can play 2 ninjas on turn 1. Or I can draw a Strip Mine. I'm going to play Black Lotus. How do you respond? All right. Do I fetch a Swamp or do I fetch an Underground Sea? I kind of have to fetch an Underground Sea because of Brainstorm. Okay. All right. Changeling Outcast in play. Well, maybe not. I shouldn't have said anything. Why did I say something? All right. Changeling Outcast not in play. I correct my statement. We have no Changeling Outcast. Nashi or a Retrofitter Foundry I would cut for Time Walk. Yeah, I don't think the Nashi is good, but I wanted to play with it. It's a new card. I haven't gotten to play with it yet, so. Ornithopter. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I don't know what they've got going on. I do know I'm casting this Brainstorm, though. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes. I'm going to put Strip Mine and Dig on the top of my library because I don't know if Strip Mine's going to be any good this game, but I want access to Force Pitching Gush and have Misstep Up. Well, maybe that's not true. Maybe this Dig Through Time will be used by Black Lotus. So maybe it's better to have So this will be my third card in my yard, my fourth card in my yard, my fifth card in the yard. I can technically cast a dig, possibly. Okay, so maybe I'll put the Gush back and play an Ornithopter. Does the Ornithopter resolve, opponent? Or are you going to hard cast Force? All right, the Ornithopter resolves. So I have a lot of options here. I've got Misstep with second main phase, Crack, Volcanic. Okay. Are we Lightning Bolting my Ornithopter? Nope. Try again. You misstep my Changeling Outcast. This is what happens. All right, they only have 3 cards in hand. Okay, Urza's Saga. That's a magic card. Technically speaking. I guess that's annoying. I guess they're on Breach, probably. What if I just play a Dig Through Time here? It's not Explore, because they have a Urza Saga. Shenmue. It actually changes a lot. I wish I had a Flusterstorm in my deck. I guess if I do this, then I can't pay for Flusterstorm. So if I crack this and I use my whole graveyard for 6, I'll have 2 mana left over. Okay, so I guess I have to let this resolve, and then I'm going to go for Upkeep Dig. Time Walk is a good card. Get out of here. We don't need Time Walk. That's the overrated. It's overrated. Time Walk is just an overrated card. Nothing special. You doubt opponent can recover from Infiltrator getting in play. I don't know if that's true. Fuck me. Okay, like they have Pyroblast. That's pretty good if Infiltrator goes in play. Like they'll have Urza's tokens to block my Infiltrator. Yeah, I don't know if Infiltrator will be a very large issue for my opponent. What are they following up this with? Narset? I can't win, man. I can't win. I can't win. They have Bolts and Blasts. If this resolves, I can't win. If I counter this, I can't win. I guess I have to let it resolve, right? Maybe they'll whiff. Maybe they'll find Underworld Breach, you know? They found Force of Will. That's kind of whiffing. Force of Will is kind of whiffing. I think I might have to infiltrate on the Narset. Second Ornithopter is not helping me here. Maybe I have to... Yeah, I just have to infiltrate on the Narset, because I can't draw cards anyways. I'm just dead. My opponent, you know, used all my cards up, and their cards were stronger, and I'm going to die. All right, well, they get to make 2/2s, 3/3 Saga tokens, and get a Sensei's Top, I guess, or maybe a Mox if they don't have a Sensei's Top. Oh, I should have replayed these Ornithopters. I was too busy tilting. It's pretty important if I draw like a Yuriko that I have played these Ornithopters out. Whoops. Yeah, they have a top in their deck. Okay. So they probably are going to have Force of Will backup for anything that happens for the rest of this game. I can't really beat 2 Saga tokens. Ever. I don't know what magic cards I can beat, actually, now that I think about it. I guess Dryad Militants. Saga tokens make Retrofitter Foundry tokens look kind of silly too, huh? Alright, drew 3 Ornithopters. Alright, cool. Next game. Yeah, Pyroblast is kind of broken. Pyroblast is pretty broken magic card. Oh, I can't really board in all of these things. Maybe we'll just board in Lanterns. That seems fine. We can take out this Mystical Tutor and this Vampiric Tutor. I kind of want to have Flusterstorm in my deck. Don't actually think I want Snuff Out. Maybe I want Snuff Out to kill Yuriko. Not Yuriko. The Lilia. Alright, let's try just some Soul Guide Lanterns. Oh my lord, this is the classic. Justin gets baited. I'm in. Yeah, I'm not convinced this deck could ever beat a Pyroblast. How do I beat Pyroblast with this deck? Is it possible? Alright, we just want to draw a blue card here. Okay. I don't think this deck beats Pyroblast. Ever. Never. Not once. If my opponent has like Pyroblast in their deck, I can't win. Trigger? Trigger? Any trigger? Oh, no, no, no. It's a Pyroblast. Who could have seen this coming? I force it. Trigger? Cool. A Soul Guide Lantern. All right. We've got game. Not really. I just used a force on a Pyroblast. Don't have much game. Okay. Maybe they have nothing. Okay. Hello. Hello. They probably shouldn't let me go to attacks if they have a Pyroblast. Okay. I have achieved the next level. I have another one. Psych. A Strip Mine. Okay. Well, Strip Mine would have been good if I had not played my land first for no reason. Damn. I didn't think that far ahead. Double Pyroblast. And we're currently battling. Okay, I might have been a little hasty playing that land. Because now they get to make Saga Token. I guess it's a 1/1 Saga Token. I can kill that one, and everything is fine. Okay, I guess everything is fine. What? Do you have a Mox? That would be really bad. It's a bold Ponder unless they have a Mox. I couldn't pick up the Yuriko because they did it during attacks. You can only ninjutsu when a creature is unblocked. So I was not allowed to pick up the Yuriko with the Yuriko because they successfully did it in the right phase. Wow, my opponent just doesn't want Saga tokens against my Yuriko. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? I don't understand. I accept, but I don't understand. Didn't they just win with Didn't they just win with Saga tokens? Oh no, we're absolutely strip mining this Saga on 1 here. They're not gonna be able to get a Saga on 2. I like strip mining a volcanic just so they can get like a blue white red source off of the Saga. It doesn't really make sense. Like they're not gonna win through breaching here, so I'm not 100% sure on their plan. So I would have made Saga tokens if I was them. My deck cannot beat Saga tokens. All right, well, we have now drawn a bunch of mana again. Maybe I'm supposed to keep that for a brainstorm? Probably not. All right. So let's see what their plan is. I assume they get Black Lotus. No, they get Soul Ring. Are they just tinkering me? That could be a plan. That's a pretty reasonable plan. Honestly, I didn't think about that. But yeah, we're going to get tinkered and die. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, my deck is pretty incapable of pulling out a win. I do agree with that statement. You have fetch 6 looks for Tinker? It's pretty far. It's not really 6 looks because... Oh, they just have it? Without spinning? Oh. Well, that's bad for me. Dope. All right, well. Maybe... Oh. We have a Brazen Borrower. Right? I believe we have one of those brazen borrowers. This does not look good. No, I don't want this. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is attack, and then if they block Yuriko, I can ninjutsu on this other Ornithopter and at least get a draw. And I actually get to Legend Rule the other Yuriko, so they don't gain any life. This one. So they don't gain any life. I draw a card. Then I play Ornithopters. I can block and make it so they don't gain any life. Okay. I don't know. I think we're gaming. That just hit 8 damage. 8 damage dig through time. Oh, wait. Wait, did opponent make a big mistake in not getting Citadel? I don't know. That was the 8 this Yuriko. It's so close. We might win this game. It's possible. It's definitely possible. All right, so they attack. This is fine, he said with fire all around him. I turn this into a 4/4. How do I win though? I still need to hit a Brazen Borrower probably off the dig through time. I really wish I had Time Walk. What is? No, my opponent has realized. Yo, appreciate it. My opponent has realized Retrofitter Foundry is obstructing their victory. Okay. They should have done that earlier. Woo! 3 years of vintage with Ian. Much appreciated. Glad you stuck around. 36-month sub. What a night. Doing a lot of crazy stuff tonight. All right, so they have 1 card left in their hand. So I think I'm hoping it's not a force. They can't spin into a force. And we can get a dig through time and win with a Brazen Borrower. That's the plan. We have a plan. Draw per turn. Survey says Retrofitter Foundry? Hello? Yes. I accept. All right, I am going to I don't think I have cards that play out of my yard, right? Oh no, I have spells, so I should leave the Ponder for my Sanctuary. All right, so I'm hoping they don't have a force. We hit the Brazen Borrower. We absolutely hit the Brazen Borrower. Oh my lord. I guess I tapped badly here. I should have kept more blue mana open. Bounce? Any bounces? Gush in response. Bounces? They hit force off their Gush. They actually hit force off their Gush. Wow. Wow. All right, I can't attack here because they gain too much life. I can't believe they hit force off Gush. If I had sequenced my mana better, maybe I would have Ancestral in response. I'm in pain. Wait, can I sack a construct at all? I can't, right? There's no way for me to sack a construct, right? I could sack a construct, maybe I can kill a construct if I draw... Did I leave in any of my removal? I have a snuff out, right? If I draw snuff out, can I snuff out my own construct for lethal? I boarded out push, so... Destroy target non-black creature. Nice mythic rare consecrated sphinx. Not even close to close. How many Pyroblasts did they cast this game? 3 Pyroblasts? That's like cheating. Oh, yeah, I guess. Die. Snuff out my construct token for lethal. Get at me. I even can pay for a Flusterstorm. What is this? What is this? No shot. No shot. Let's go. Let's go. That was a hell of a game of Magic, I have to admit. Damn, that was something. I kind of think I'm supposed to bring in Null Rod. I can't bring in Null Rod if I'm playing Soul Guides and Retrofitter Foundries. All right. We're not there yet. We have to win another game versus a tiered deck in the format. So let's pump the brakes a little bit here. My opponent's deck is a few levels higher in power than mine. I feel like they should have just gotten Citadel and killed me. I don't really know why they got Sphinx. Yeah, Consecrated Sphinx used to be played vintage. I know I said Consecrated Sphinx. I meant to say Sphinx of Steel one. Slip of the tongue. All right, so what I'm going to do is fetch and play a island. Well, I guess I can get an Underground Sea because they don't have things that matter. Oh, I guess I don't know. I lose my Misty here, but I don't think that matters. I think just like using my mana efficiently makes sense. I want to use my mana efficiently because I'm probably going to like curve out Hacker into Yuriko. So I think just having a Soul Guide in play is fine. Okay, so I assume all of my things are going to get Pyroblasted, but that is just the assumption I go into any Vintage League in. Just always be blasted. All right, I have a 2-1. No, I'm not allowed to have a 2-1? Opponent. That seems rude. I'm a mental misstep your Pyroblast, by the way. Nope, try again. Got another one? They have a mental misstep. Oh, if they have a fluster here, it's kind of annoying, but nope, second Pyroblast. Should I daze it? What do you think? I'm thinking daze. All right, I'm getting this 2-1 into play, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, man. Why does everyone have to play like 10 Pyroblast when I'm in queue? All right. Ancestral Recall. Yeah, fair. I wish I had a mental misstep now. Yeah. Ancestral Recall, powerful magic card. It's no Moon Circuit Hacker, but like Ancestral Recall deals 0 damage. Moon Circuit Hacker, on the other hand, that deals 2 damage. If I hit a Mox in here, I could just cast Yuriko. Think I'm just gonna ninjutsu in something. Probably the Yuriko. Just feels like it's the strongest card. All right. Does my Yuriko hit you? We're in. What do we got? Ancestral Recall. Okay, okay. I accept. Yeah, I really hope that not. I really hope I never have a single hacker get vigored in this stream, or else I don't know how I will handle myself. It sounds bad. It would be very bad for me to get. Oh God, is this Underworld Breach Flashback Ancestral or Underworld Breach Flashback Pyroblast? Oh, it's Gush. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, I have a Soul Guide Lantern. I can't get Underworld Breach. Who am I kidding? I guess they can dig through time right now though. Kind of annoying. I don't really think I'm allowed to play around dig through time though. I think I just have to hold this for breach. I guess technically we haven't seen breach, so they could be Grixis Tinker. All right, they actually have dig. Oh, they have Tinker. Should we gush? They had the Tinker off of a top. All right, I'm gonna gush. I think I'm gonna gush. I'm gonna gush. I'm gonna gush. What's my chance of drawing a Force of Will? 2 cards in 47. I can draw negation as well, so 5 cards in 47. It's so low. I feel like we're better off. I mean, if we had a time walk, we'd be better off passing. I mean, if they go for Sphinx again, it's pretty good. If they go for Citadel, it's not even that bad. We have a Yuriko in play. I'm going to let this happen. Yo, how's it going, Dukes? Okay, it's Sphinx again. My opponent just doesn't like Bolas's Citadel, apparently. I don't understand why they don't like Bolas's Citadel, but... All right, I did not draw the cards we needed, but I have access to Mystic Sanctuary Ancestral next turn. So I'm going to just... I think I'm going to play a Soul Guide and crack a Soul Guide. Okay, well... This time I'm a little bit farther behind the Sphinx, and they have 6 cards in hand. But I have Mystic Sanctuary, Gush, Ancestral. No, we should not have Sagas. Sagas are bad. We don't play Sagas in this house. Saga does not tap for blue-black. No matter what Slasher tells you. Excuse me. Okay, okay. So we need to find some protection for this. We don't have a tutor in our yard. But we do have an ancestral in our yard. I don't want to get, like, negated or blasted or anything. I can't rebuy this if it gets countered, and I can't really win if it gets countered. So I think I'm going to start by Ancestral plus... oh, please play, like, an opposition agent. That'd be sick. I think I'm going to draw a bunch of cards to start this off and see if I can bait anything out. So we're going to put Ancestral on the top of our library with a Mystic Sanctuary. And then we're going to bounce back Mystic Sanctuary with our Gush. And we're going to draw our Ancestral. And we're going to cast our... Oh, God. We're going to overdraw like crap if we do that. Should I just play like a Moon Circuit Hacker? And then I have 8 cards right now. I have 9 cards right now. Should I just like play 2 Moon Circuit Hacker? Oh, then I can die to Bolt. I Maybe I'm just supposed to bounce now. And if they do something, then I can Ancestral in response. That was like not a very good draw. I can still pay for Fluster right now. I almost had two borrowers in my deck. They had a force. Yeah, this looks pretty bad for us. Just didn't draw a force in 5 cards. Yeah. I guess I could have cracked Lantern to draw one more. Probably should have. I punted this game. I shouldn't have. I don't know. Like, I knew they had a force, right? Yeah, I did kind of care about overdrawing, but maybe I shouldn't have cared about overdrawing. Just bait with Ancestral. I mean, they're not going to counter Ancestral. There's no reason to counter Ancestral. There's just no reason for them to counter Ancestral. I just was, if I play Ancestral, there's a high chance like turns on Flusterstorm was what I was worried about. I think if I don't want to turn on Flusterstorm. What is happening? What, like, I'm losing to a person who brought in Biforce against me. Hey. All right, so this gives me, I don't have enough mana to untap and do stuff. Tinker is a hell of a drug. Wow, we would have hit dig. Is it better to dig or is it better? No, it's probably better to actually make a servo. Well, no, I just can't beat this at this point in the game, right? Because I don't have a borrower. I have no way to get my borrower back. I have no way to deal with this card because it's a black creature. I could theoretically block, but it's just, I can't actually beat this card now, right? Yeah, I needed to find force. I should have activated my Soul Guide Lantern in response. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, I would have. Theoretically, I actually would have been able to find a Forcible if they only had one piece of counter magic, because I would have drawn into that, cracked Lotus, played Dig Through Time. Damn. Yeah, I really messed this game up. I feel like this game was a win if I just played better. That's a card I haven't considered. But the problem is I have to chump block with Ornithopters for too many turns. I don't think I can like even draw enough Ornithopters to do that. Hey, look, all my counter magic. Bless. Yeah. I'm bad. It's my own fault. I think this game was a win. I'm off it. All right, try again. All right, round 4. I'm going to focus up, try to make some better plays. This hand has no mana, unfortunately. This card just costs 1,000,000, huh? Didn't really realize how much it cost. This is not playable. Okay, try again. All right, yeah, that's our best hand for sure. Okay, Deathrite Shaman. Okay. That is a classic bug draw if I've ever seen one. No land, Deathrite Shaman. Wow. 2 Moxen, Deathrite, no land. Oh, love it. Interesting. Interesting. I'm planning on drawing. Oh god, I can't even attack with Yuriko though. Maybe I'm not planning on drawing Yuriko. What is this hand? This can't possibly be a keep. What is happening? This costs 2 mana. I really don't want to fetch and give them a mana. I guess I'm gonna have to no matter what, right? But not this turn, I guess. So maybe if I play Yuriko, if I had played Yuriko, then maybe they would have tapped and used it. I don't know. If I can't, all I need is 2 mana for this to work. So I think I just play out Lotus and see what happens. I just don't want to fetch. I think if my opponent's going to keep Jet, Emerald, Deathrite, there's just no way I can give them a land to eat and have it be a correct play. I can't imagine. So if I were to make a servo, I could turn it into a flyer, but I wouldn't have... I mean, I have to fetch away this vamp. I guess I don't have to fetch away this vamp. I guess I can just draw the vamp, and then I can make a servo with the Lotus and vamp. This just doesn't feel like a good play. I don't know. This doesn't feel like I'm doing anything of value. But I guess I can just get an Ancestral, right? What if I get a Fatal Push? And I just Fatal Push this Deathrite Shaman? Is that good? Probably not. Should I get Ancestral? Alright, I'm gonna make a servo. I'm definitely not Ancestraling on my turn. That feels like a really easy way to get negated. It's a weird game of Magic. I don't feel like I should be remotely in this game, but the hand my opponent has is very awkward. So I think here at the end step, I'll turn this servo into... I think I'm just letting this happen. I'll just turn the servo into a flyer and then with a basic swamp, and then I will put in the Yuriko. And hope my opponent doesn't have Assassin's Trophy or Abrupt Decay, I guess. All right, I have a Thopter now. And now I have, hopefully, a Yuriko hitting you. Let's see what happens. I only get one hit in, because if the Deathrite just can block forever, but... Alright, does this work? Can I Commander Ninjutsu you? Survey says... They also actually have Flusterstorm backup for their thing now. Ooh, it hit! What do I draw? Changeling Outcast. That's actually not bad. Like, that's an unblockable ninja. Okay. Things are on the up and up. My opponent is continuing to eat my life total. There's also a Changeling Ninja and a Servo that, or not Servo, Thopter. Okay, so they hit their land right on time. They now have 4 mana to use. I have a Force. I would probably force literally any creature. And an Oko. Oko also needs to be forced. Woo! Ledger Shredder. That's spicy. Alright, well, whatever. I'm forcing it. Alright, I mean, I figured their hand was full of Force of Wills if they're just gonna sit there on Jet Emerald, Deathrite Go. Ugh. My hand was just not of a remotely playable power level without being able to fetch, I guess. They had a Flusterstorm. Why would you pitch Force when you could have Flusterstormed? I guess they maybe have another 2-drop they want to play this turn. Yeah, maybe a second Shredder. Is it going to be Volcanic Island? Is it going to be the deck that I made for the last video? Yeah, maybe they're playing my 4-color Shredder deck. Ah, Time Walk. Okay. Well, I feel like that could have been worse for me. I feel like there definitely are circumstances where that would have been worse. Stop. I know, we don't have Time Walk. I get it. All right, red, blue. Yeah. The classic Jet Emerald Expressive Iteration deck. I didn't put an Emerald in my deck. I don't know if there should be an Emerald in my deck. There probably should be, just because I'm playing 4 Shredders. I mean, I like their deck. We got that going for us. Or for them. For someone. Someone gets credit. Is this like the Obama putting a medal on himself meme? Uh-oh. The birds are here. I'm not gonna lie to you. My deck didn't look good for the first 10 turns of this game. But now it looks great. Yo. What's up, Pat? Thanks for the prime. Or, yeah, thanks for the prime. Appreciate that. All right, bird is getting in there. Where does that leave us in life? Well, with a very low life total. I don't know. I don't think about that kind of thing. All right. I've got a Changeling Outcast, which can't block, but it also can't be blocked, which means these birds have nothing on it. I probably can't win this game. Man. It's actually amazing the amount of times I've thought, well, maybe if we draw Time Walk. Like, if we had Time Walk in our deck, we could hit them with Outcast, trigger Yuriko, hit a Delve spell, do it twice, you know? Ancestral Recall. Well, that can't be allowed. Got a counterspell? That is bad for me. Hard cast negation? Jeez. Sheesh. Wow, they got 2 counters off of it? Man, the deck that I made for our opponent is so good. I really do think that deck is good. I don't know if you guys have watched the video from this morning. I didn't do super well in the video. I don't think I played very well. But that deck is awesome. Shredder is just a great Magic card. I need to play more Shredder with my Shredder going away. Okay, alright. I'm not dead yet. I am dead next turn. So if my Yuriko hits, if my Changeling Outcast hits Time Walk, which isn't in our deck, that's the only way we win this game. But it's totally winnable though. If we had Time Walk in our deck, it's totally winnable. That's the sad part. Super sad. All right. We've been vanquished by ourselves. A classic issue. What I'm gonna do is take out negation and bring in Flusterstorm and resubmit. Dope. I don't have high hopes for that 3-2 that we were promised. I think we're running out of time very quickly here. Who forgets Time Walk? Who does that? It's extra funny because there are tons of blue like controlling vintage decks that don't really need Time Walk, but you know, they play it anyways because it's restricted broken card. But this is an aggro deck that absolutely needs it. It needs it. Okay. Ooh. Chat, this is the hand. Keep. This is the one. Turn 1, double ninja. Utilizing the full power of restricted power 9 to play only the strongest magic cards ever printed. All right. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I'm feeling it. This is the one. This is, yes, I'm aware. Our hacker is not getting Force of Vigored. Don't will that into existence, Mario. I can't have that happening. I will turn off the stream. There will be no mind break traps. There will be no Force of Vigors. Nothing like that is happening. Chat's always after me. I'm not playing around nothing. Okay, I guess I will play around Mind Break Trap. That kind of feels free. No, wait. Yeah, it's free. It's free. No, it's not free. Frick, it's not free. Because I need 2 blue, 2 black. No, I only need 1 black. No, I need 2 blue, 1 black. So if I fetch a black source, I don't want to fetch a black source because I don't want to get wastelanded. All right, well, all right. We're no longer playing around Mind Break Trap. Trap chat. We're not doing it. If they want to trap me, they can trap me. Moon Circuit Hacker. What do you say, opponent? Yay or nay? Does it resolves? Yuriko resolves. Okay, we're in. Turn 1. Let's go. Okay. What else? What do you got? We can beat through a Deathrite Shaman. We're here to play. What do you have for us? A classic Deathrite Shaman hand of another Mox Jet. Okay, a Shredder would be good. Shredder's pretty good here. Shredder is like really hard for me to attack into here. This looks like Deathrite Shaman. Okay, that's good. Not 2 Deathrite Shamans though, right? Right? Not 2 Deathrite Shamans though, right? Right? Shredder would be really annoying. Okay, all right. We're in it. We're in it. We're in it. Oh, we could even dome them for 8 if we wanted to. We don't want to, but we could if we wanted to. All right, so if they don't block my Moon Circuit Hacker, we're going to ninjutsu out the hacker for an infiltrator and draw 2 cards instead of looting. What? We're trading? I didn't see this coming. Well, how does that make me feel? Well, I really want to draw a land. Do I really want to draw a land? I can Mystical Tutor for something. I could Mystical Tutor for Force of Will. That kind of is kind of a play, right? I do it with a trigger on the stack. Dome them for 5, put a force in my hand, force their next play. Yeah, this is the plan. This is the plan. This. All right, well, that's not the plan. All right, well, we got a land. A land is not bad. In fact, how far am I from treasure cruising? Crack my fetch is 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 away from cruising. All right, okay. They're down to 3 cards in hand. They've used a lot of resources. I've got a legendary creature in play. So really, how can they win? It's legendary. They can't win. If I hit a land drop and they don't have a creature, okay, Bobble, sure. And what? Another Deathray Shaman? No. Shredder? Oh, Demonic Tutor. Okay. That's a good sign for us. Okay, if we hit a land, I want to slam an Infiltrator and get the double trigger, please. No? Look at my top card. Should I just crack away my top card? I'm going to get another basic, so... Well, I guess if I get a fetch land, then I'm going to get a non-basic anyways, so... If I get this, I can play the Nashi thing. Alright. You don't get to know my card. Push. Alright. I'm going to attack. And then if I don't have anything I like, I'm going to play Cruise. Trigger. Retrofitter Foundry. Alright, so it's cruising time. And then hoping for a land drop. Oh, never mind. It's not cruising time. They have forces. All right, so what do they tutor for? We got Force of Wills out of their hand. What do they have? Do they have a removal spell? Do they have a Shredder? Do they have an Ancestral? They have an Ancestral. Fair enough. Okay, so they're probably looking for lands. I have a land, 4 cards in hand. It's a close battle. Any creature can probably be pushed. Shredder? Nope, Lightning Bolt. Well, I did include a Lightning Bolt in my deck. And Shredder? No, okay, poof. That would have been scary. Okay, cool. I have a Retrofitter Foundry. Three mana draw 3, still historically strong Magic card. All right, what do you have for me? A Shredder. Sure. Wasteland. That's annoying. All right, well, I'm going to do... That's so annoying, because now I can't make a servo, push, and infiltrate. I'm still probably supposed to make a servo. I guess if I had fetched a basic island here, that wouldn't have helped me. That would push plus infiltrate, so maybe it doesn't matter. Fair. All right. So, ooh, okay, we're in. They have 1 card left in hand. I will push your Shredder, crack my fetch, get a swamp, attack with my servo, and then we are infiltrating your base, which seems very nice, honestly. You have a you got your all islands over there. I'd like to infiltrate. Blue card? All right, wasn't a blue card. Blue card would have been the best, obviously, for force, but I think no matter what, I'm supposed to do the value. All right, they're down to 2 cards. Top deck mode, 11 health. We've got an active infiltrator, an active retrofitter foundry. Bobble is okay, yeah. Allow it. All right, what are we going to draw? Can we draw a Yuriko? A Yuriko is a pretty solid draw. Another retrofitter foundry. I don't know if that's the one we were looking for. All right, another draw, another hit. What do we get? A Yuriko. Fair. They're playing Murktide Regents in their deck. So if you watch my latest video, Mario, it's a different kind of deck. So you're playing a Narset, an Oko, and 2 Murktide Regents at the top end. I didn't like how the Lurrus decks had trouble finishing, so I put some Murktides in the deck. So this is actually a kind of an interesting spot. I think we want to hold the Yuriko in hand so that we can force if we need to. Also because we can ninjutsu the Yuriko in and it won't be counterable next turn. So I think we just hold Yuriko in case they hit some crazy good card off the top here. Like a Murktide Regent. Yeah, so this is a deck that I created that takes the modded blue-red Murktide deck, the Yuta Takahashi 4-color Walker's deck, and the Nox Tom 4-color Tempo Lurrus deck, and it kind of merges out all the best parts, I thought, together. It's an interesting deck. I don't know. It's really fair is my biggest problem with the deck. And that's not like really a problem with the deck. It's more of a problem with me. Yeah, so that's like a card that I would be happy to not let resolve. It's a good top deck for sure. All right, let's get some tokens going here. Oh, they're off it. They're off it. So we actually could make a 1/1 flyer right now because we have the ability to do 2 activate. That's cool. All right, I don't know. That might be a little bit of an early concession. We're going to draw these 2 cards, and it's probably good enough. All right, we've successfully outgrinded the fairest deck I could possibly make. I guess maybe this deck's fair. All right, into the breach. Again. This feels like a winnable matchup. As long as they don't draw too many Pyroblasts. I didn't put too many Pyroblasts in the deck. Obviously, my opponent has made changes to the deck because I didn't include an Emerald, but I did say in the video to change to an Emerald, possibly, so. Though, if we can win this game, that does give us the final match for 3-2. That would be pretty hype. You know, like, if we win this game and we do play a 5th round, it's going to be Dredge. It's going to be Dredge. No shot. Anything but Dredge. I do think I like the change in Creature Suite. Because when we used to play this deck, I think we had 4 Yuriko, 4 Infiltrator, and having 4 legendaries is a lot of legendaries. Obviously, I don't like this card. This card needs to go. This card can become Time Walk. It's possible, like, you might even want a second Borrower. So we take Nashi and maybe a hacker and make play a borrower and a time walk or something. I don't know. Are there no old frame antiquities ornithopters? Not on Magic Online, unfortunately, or I would definitely be playing them. Yo, CC? Trash? Much appreciated. Thanks for hanging out. This hand, unfortunately, contains 0 of the mana sources. Have I considered... Isn't that like an equipment or something? I have not considered that. Interesting Magic the Gathering card. It'd be pretty fun against the White Weenie deck, right? Okay. This hand has cards. I don't know. I feel like for the most part, I don't really care about killing dudes, but I wanted to feel something. Like if I had to play against White Weenie, I wanted to really make them hate playing Magic. All right. My opponent's looking at my hand. That's cheating. I guess I'll have to do the same. All right. So I kind of want a Retrofitter Foundry with this hand. Oh, my opponent has Probe Ancestral. That's not good. That's bad for the home team. I rate that as very likely to make us lose. Another Jet game? Damn. I'm so sad. So many Jets. All right, my opponent has Tabernacle in. I don't know if I agree with that. Their hand is not super strong. They have a Pyroblast. They have an Iteration, a Dig, a bunch of lands, and a Tabernacle. So now that we know about Tabernacle, we probably won't slam both of our creatures. I'm going to go fetch a basic Swamp. Play a Changeling Outcast. Pass the turn. I assume they are going to hold open Pyroblast, because that would be a thing that a Pyroblast player would do. This game looks very difficult for us. The good news is their hand looks fairly weak to Retrofitter Foundry. So we might be able to do Retrofitter Foundry things. Though, like, this Expressive Iteration, I guess, is probably an issue. Seeing as I can't counter it, it's going to draw them 2 cards. Another Emerald. And they're pretty close to digging already. This Jet and Emerald come as a pair, huh? I drew another land, which, by all accounts, is not a good thing. I don't know if Demonic for Retrofitter Foundry is good enough here, but I also don't know that there's anything else we could feasibly do. Like, we can't get a blue spell. They have a Pyroblast, right? So that leaves us with Nashi. We do have Nashi, but I don't have the mana to ninjutsu in Nashi, and if they Tabernacle, I'm definitely not going to have the mana. Though if this hits, like, there's a lot of value on the table for that card. I think it makes more sense to grab the Retrofitter Foundry. And I don't think I'm going to play this Ornithopter out. Yeah, Massacre is definitely worse than I thought when I thought it was hitting white creatures. I don't know. It still, like, doesn't hit my 2/3s and 1/3s, so it's probably more reasonable than a Deluge, but yeah, I should have attacked. I just didn't attack. I did see Yuta playing Dread of Knights recently. I don't know how good Dread of Knight is. It might be good. Dread of Knight gets hit by Relic Warder, though, which I don't like very much. I should have attacked, obviously. Yeah, I don't like that the Dread of Knight gets hit by Relic Warder. Yeah, but we're cutting Nashi, so it's fine. It's fine. Nashi has done nothing and will never do anything. It just looked cool in the video, you know? It looked cool in the deck list, that kind of thing. Demonic Tutor. Yeah, that's a hell of a magic card. You're gonna get a Strip Mine? Maybe. Boop, boop. Maybe they just get Black Lotus and cast Dig Through Time. Hold open Pyroblast off of Flooded Strand. I don't know how we're ever winning this game. My opponent cast restricted card, and True 2 Moxen. Like, we're just 8 million years behind. Well, I know how we're going to win this game. We're going to try to play some 4/4s. I just don't know if that's good enough. Wish I had hit them for 1, though. Could be relevant. What would you Demonic Tutor for here? You don't have Ancestral. Maybe you just Demonic for Murktide and just kill me. All right, so they Demonicked, and then they're holding open Blast. Yuriko is just never going to do anything, though, because they have Pyroblast, and we don't have counterplay. All right, I mean, this is not a bad draw. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. I guess I have to hope they didn't Demonic for Force, because my Retrofitter Foundry gets forced. It's quite bad for me. I guess I can bait with Changeling Outcast to start. All right. Well, Retrofitter Foundry time. This is my plan. All right, the plan is on. Am I allowed to play? Yeah, I'm going to play the Ornithopter. If they Tabernacle me, I have 3 basics to fetch to pay for everything. And I could also respond by turning it into a 4/4. So that would save me a mana if I wanted to. We have a plan. We have a plan. It's not a great plan. It might not even be a good plan, but it is a plan. Drawing 5 lands might be good for us versus Tabernacle. All right, I assume they're digging now, right? I would probably tap not the 2 Volcanics, though. There you go. Good call. Good call. They were on top of it. Oh. Oh, what is this? Ooh, what's happening? Okay, Dig Through Time. That makes the most sense to me. They probably want to get... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll race. That'll race. We got problems. We got big problems. That's just good deck building. All right, so I don't really want to turn the Ornithopter into a 4/4. I don't want to turn anything into a 4/4 right now because I can't attack a 4/4 through a Regent. So I'm just going to wait. I'm going to fetch a basics, though, so I don't draw it. And I'm going to hit him for 2 unblockable, and then block, sack, get a 4/4. It's only a 6/6. I don't know what your definition of only is, but that is bad in my book. So, all right, well, that gets blasted. Next turn, I can Mystic Sanctuary a Demonic Tutor, though. That could be good. Unfortunately, I can't Dig Through Time, get it blasted, and just keep my Demonic Tutor. Actually, I can make 2 4/4s next turn, right? Because of the untap. So we can sack, untap, sack. It's possible we can get them like that. They're at 13. Oh, man, I really wish I had dealt the extra damage. I mean, that's true. We can, like, pay 2 mana, make a servo, pay 1 mana, make a Thopters, block. All right, they're coming in. So the plan is live. I will block here, and I will turn this into a construct. Bet you didn't see that coming. Nice Murktide. All right, unless they have a bunch of creatures, which they could definitely have. Do they have a Mystic Sanctuary in their deck? Oh, I did tell them to put a Mystic Sanctuary in the sideboard. I would definitely bring it in this matchup. All right, so here's a Shredder. Here's a Shredder. I assume. What else are you tapping for? Oh, I can actually dig through time now if I wanted to. I don't think I mean, it depends on what they play. I'm probably going to untap and make another 4/4. I'm still getting Pyroblasted, obviously, so it's kind of useless to play dig through time. Though it frees up another blue spell maybe later. All right, so the Tabernacle is now down. I am going to untap this Retrofitter Foundry and then make another 4/4. Pay for all of my constructs. Oh my, come on! I don't think I had a Besagio in my list. Did I have a Besagio in my list? I might have had one Besagio in my list. Well, that's just the worst. Okay. Foundry down. I'm going to go get... Oh, I can get the Mystic Sanctuary right now and Demonic for... Strip Mine for Tabernacle? Is that good? They're saying that they added some Ren and 6. I see. I understand now. Well, I'm not, like, winning on board. I guess I can get a push. Again, Mystic for Demonic for push the Shredder. I can snuff out the Regent. Okay. I'm going to use their Besagio to get a Mystic Sanctuary. My Mystic Sanctuary is going to put a Demonic on the top of my library. And then I have to pay for 3. So I can only really go for push, right? I guess I have to pay for all of these. No, I can still go for Snuff Out. I know their hand is dig Pyroblast 1 unknown. So I'm going to attack first and see what they do. Yeah, I don't think I need a I don't think I need a Strip Mine. I think I would like a removal spell more than anything. If they want to chump here, I think that's good for me. Maybe it's not good for me. Maybe I'm supposed to just Fatal Push it and get 4 damage in. Okay, I'm gonna Demonic for... Well, if I snuff the dragon... Then they just get to play a big dig and do it again, maybe? I guess I just snuff the dragon now while they can't have a counterspell. They don't have to pay. Alright. Dead dragon. They would have to have force as their 3rd card for this to be countered. It still lets them like untap, and they had Force as their third card? Oh no, now it's a 2-turn clock, which we are currently losing. Wow, alright, so I lost the game. That's interesting. I really didn't think that was what was going to happen there. I mean, if I had Time Walk in my deck, we could win. Dig is not live. They have a Pyroblast in their hand still. Dig is not live. We're dead. We lost the game. We can technically draw a Brazen Borrower, get Dig countered, and draw Brazen Borrower and play Brazen Borrower. That's something we can do. But like, we're gonna have to pay for this Tabernacle, so it's pretty dead. It's pretty much lost. I mean, their last card was Force of Will. That was the only thing. I am only going to pay for one of these. We can draw Gush or something. Yeah, I mean, if we had Time Walk, that would be the card, right? But we don't have Time Walk in our deck. Yeah, I'm only going to pay for one, and then Yuriko. So I can beat... Oh my god. So I dig... Retrofitter definitely does not win on the spot. That is not how Retrofitter works. So if I dig and I bait the Pyroblast and I change out the construct for a Yuriko, get 2 triggers, 2 damage, 7 life, that seems like a play. All right. I need this to get countered. I assume this just gets blasted. They just, okay. All right, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I grab Force and Force. Or I actually... Should I grab... Yeah, Force and... Whatever. Force and Force. And then I attack. This is it. This is it. This is going to be crazy if it works. I'm going to get rid of the 4/4 because this is a ninja. And I'm going to ninjutsu in my Yuriko. And I'm going to go for the double trigger kill. My opponent has Blast. I have Force. Do you have a follow-up counter? No. All right. Chat. 7 damage. There are 2 forces in my deck. A Treasure Cruise. A Gush. A Nashi. 2 Infiltrators. Okay, come on, baby. Please. Please. Give me something. Give me something. Give me that cruise. Brazen Borrower. We're live. We're live. We've got 2 Force, 1 Gush, 1 Cruise, 2 Infiltrators, 7. 7 hits. 7 out of 39. Come on. Oh, the 1 damage from not attacking in the beginning of the game. The 1 damage. The 1 damage from the missed attack on turn 2. No, it's such a brutal punish. Ah. Too funny, man. Too funny. Oh shit. That's so funny. Ah. All right, here we go. 5th and final round with our Ninjas deck. I would like to do the... All right, yeah, okay, this works, this works. Technically, there are our magic cards in this hand, and we can play them, so I'm down. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. No, 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 no. I actually don't know right now if I'll be able to stream on Sunday or Saturday because I'm going to be playing the Magic Online 20th anniversary event. That starts at 10 a.m. Eastern, so 3 hours before. So I can probably get 2 rounds in. If I lose even a single round and I have a bad pool, I would probably just drop and stream. But we'll have to see. It's like Modern Horizons 2 sealed or something, so. But I can't not play in it. The first place is like $20,000, so. All right. Island, Pearl, and then what? Stoneforge Mystic? It's an interesting island. Sapphire. Okay. Jet. Fair. All right. So PO, right? Yeah. Okay. I got PO covered. I'm here for you. No shot. You're casting PO against me. Maybe I'm not supposed to crack this, and I'm supposed to just force pitch negation. Maybe I'm just supposed to force pitch borrower. I'd like to kind of like just play the borrower and try to clock my opponent 5 cards. But I would have to draw a blue card for that to be good. Yeah, I'm gonna negation pitch force and then see if they have a counter spell. All right, chat. This would be the risky business play right here, but I could play this borrower and I have a 5-turn clock, and if I draw a blue card, I have a force for another payoff spell. My opponent has 1 card in hand. I think I'm not allowed to. I think I need to draw another blue card first. I don't think I'm allowed to. So what do they have? A Tinker? They have a Karn. I mean, Hardcast is a little sus too, right? Plays into Fluster. So I could crack Lotus and play a Brazen Borrower, and that's 4. So if they tutor, they lose their Karn. If they don't tutor, the Karn goes to 2. I guess it's fine to just Hardcast Force here. The only way that's bad is Flusterstorm. All right, so now I have a Borrower, but I don't have... I don't know. If they have like a 3rd payoff spell, I lose, right? Well, it depends on the payoff spell. I could beat Tinker, actually. It's possible I was like supposed to just play a borrower. I don't know. It's not even that good. All right, do I play borrower now? I think so. If they had a payoff, they would have played it. If they might have a force, but I think it's fine. I think just clocking my opponent is the most important thing. I'd like to draw like a Yuriko. I drew a force, of course. All right, well, we're back on. Hopefully I draw a blue card before my opponent draws a PO. Looks like they drew a land. That's a good start. Blue card? Ooh. All right. What does a guy do here? Do I just Moon Hacker back the borrower to have a blue card? So this one draws a card if it came into the battlefield for the first time that turn, or loots if it didn't. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Moon Circuit Hacker back my borrower, which will give me the blue card and give me access to borrower again. That's cool. That's part of the cost. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. We're gaming. All right, and then we draw. And we draw, yes. Okay. We did draw 4 forces this game. All right, now do we play this Brazen Borrower again? I have a loot, and I can hardcast force if I hit a land, so I think the answer is yes. It's also increasing our clock to a 2-turn clock. All right, so here's their hardcast force. It's fine, not a huge deal. I like a blue card. Fatal Push. All right, definitely going to loot that away. Well, I don't know if that's exactly true. But a blue card? Ooh. All right, so I'm just going to hold it in hand for now so that I have access to force. And then if we draw another blue card, we can cast Yuriko instead of ninjutsuing it. No, we probably would just ninjutsu it off of the outcast. All right, what did they draw? They drew a Monastery Mentor. Pretty sure I have to force that. Yeah, I'm gonna force it. I wish I kept the Fatal Push, I guess. Nah. Probably be pretty hard to trigger Fatal Push. Revolt right now. I can ninjutsu. Oh, after damage, I could have put the Yuriko in and had the ninja. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. You are right. After damage, I should have put the Yuriko in and then had the hacker to pitch. Ah, that was bad play. Oh no, I had the snuff out. Yes, I should have in the damage step, or maybe the end of combat. Maybe I should have an end of combat stop. When does it stop being an attacker? No, you're right. Like after doing damage, I can still ninjutsu. And I should have. I should have done that so I would have had the better ninja in play. You can still do it in second main? Really? That doesn't sound right. Don't you have to do it in combat? Return an unblocked attacker? I guess it's... No, I feel like you can do it in in the... Oh no, they hit they hit top. We're dead. They have 6 looks for PO and we die. Oh, okay. Yeah, we lost this game. It's unfortunate. I think we could have won this game if I had done it correctly, but we're just dead. That's so sad. That's so sad. I feel like I played this game so badly though, so I don't know if I was supposed to force Karn, to be honest. Sensei's top is so good in PO. I just did not present a fast enough clock. All right, I'm going to concede. This is not worth sitting here for. Oh, my hits would have not have been good off of Yuriko, so I don't think that would have actually changed the game. So that's not a bad deal. Did play badly, though. All right, so Null Rod is good here, and Fluster is good here, but I don't think Flux is good here. Don't really like Daze. Do like Negation. Don't really like the removal spells. Don't care about them very much. And then don't really need Strip Mine. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I should have put an end of combat stop. That's what I was saying. Could Skull Clamp be good in this? Sure, but like theoretically, this deck at one point was a Null Rod deck. I guess maybe now it's not as much of a Null Rod deck, but I don't know. Like I guess now with Hacker, you do have a little bit more. The problem is Skull Clamp is so bad with Ornithopter. I really, really dislike playing Skull Clamp in my Ornithopter decks. Sure. I have a Force versus PO. I can't really afford to ever mulligan a Force versus PO. Yeah, I guess you can put it on the Ornithopter and sack the Ornithopter. I don't know, like drawing cards is not really this deck's problem, typically. It's the fact that you don't kill them fast enough. Like you guys are literally making PO, right? Like you're gonna like to fit all of these cards that you want in your deck, you have to cut the ninjas. You can't just like slam all of these Tinker cards in your deck and it's just not gonna work out, right? Come on. Okay, sure, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. We're just such a worse deck than our opponent. It's really tough. Like maybe I'm supposed to demonic for another Force so that I don't get tinkered here, but that just does not seem like a winning line. The problem is this is going to be a pretty bad Citadel deck. Maybe it's not supposed to play Citadel. Or okay, sure. I was like thinking about our changes. Maybe we just play Tinker Blightsteel and then don't play Citadel. Such a bad Citadel deck. Tinker Blightsteel could be a nice addition though. That would help. Yeah, it would help Bazaar. It would help Shop. It would help two matchups that you have problems in. Maybe you like play sideboard Tinker Blightsteel. We used to do that in the olden days. I'm pretty sure I played sideboard Tinker Blightsteel in some big tournament that I won. Back before Citadel. I just didn't realize that we actually could definitely play Tinker in this deck. It's just it's a 10 artifact count with the Retrofitter Foundry making more artifacts. It's like a little sus. It's definitely a little sus, but no, I want to win games, not me. I don't want to make memes. I need winning in my life. We're already doing enough losing as it is. Are they thanking me before killing me? I think they're thanking me before I'm dying. Yeah. Oh, they're playing Saga though. All right, now, no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Come on. Have I taught you nothing? Have I taught you nothing? Guys, I think our opponent is a little ahead of us here. We might have I can't do it anymore. I'm done. Get me out. All right. There's a reason in 2023. It's not 2023. In 2022, we don't play ninjas. God, it's so bad. Big thanks though to YCFSN for this donation deck list. It is nice to play ninjas. It's a fun deck. I just wish it was better. Chat and I have been talking. We think we can put in Tinker. don't think we can put in Citadel. But what if we just play Tinker Blightsteel in the main? Totally reasonable, right? Definitely get that Time Walk in there. Probably need to rechange the sideboard. But I do think that Tinker would legitimately help this deck a lot. Because I think that the deck's worst matchups are Bazaar, Shops, and Pyroblast decks. And you might be saying, Justin, isn't that all the decks? And to that, I would say, stop thinking about it. Put in Tinker Blightsteel. Cool. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole deck list. If you want to see your deck played on stream, maybe off stream, recorded in a vintage video on this channel, it is simple. Once a month, you can pay money on the Patreons and send me a deck list. And then I will be like, do I want to do that? Yes, no, maybe. And we'll talk about it. And we'll find a deck list that I will play. And I will play it. And I will record it. And everyone will be happy. Yay. I see you in the next video. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Woo.